This is a black glass beer bottle, ale bottle. They call them stubbies.
Stubbies?
Yeah, and they're from the. It's a three-part mold. It's made here in the United States, and it was used to hold beer basically and take it home after someone went to a neighborhood tavern. Typically, people did not drink beer out of bottles in those days. They drank it in a tavern draft. And so this was if a guy wanted to take a little extra home, so he have a little nip when the tavern maybe wasn't open or didn't want to walk out in the cold to it in the winter. And this is very typical black glass, what we call black glass, although it's olive green in color. Deep olive green, the light doesn't pass through it. See?
Very cool. Yeah. Alrighty.
Oftentimes they say patent on the shoulder.
Does it say anything? Any
This
embossing?
does not have the patent on the shoulder, but most of them do. Oh, yes, it does. There it is. It says patent on the shoulder. Now, the reason for that, I don't know if you can see it, it's right there.
I see it.
The reason for that is because there was a law in Philadelphia that said a tavern would be fined $50 for each occurrence where they shorted a patron on their beer quantity.
Oh my God.
So if they said it was a pint, it better be a pint. And so the glass manufacturers put patent on their quarts and pints to indicate that it was certified for that volume.
Wow. Very cool.
And so the people would buy it and expect to get a full pint and not get cheated.
Very cool. Alright.
See, it has the typical upkick in the bottom.
Yeah.
And there's a panel in there called a sand panel. It's not a blowpipe panel. It looks like a little string of glass sand particles.
Very neat. Alright, Doug.
We hope you enjoy.
These. We're about 6 feet down in the inner cut down of this 24, 25 foot privy. And we found the brick rim, which is right down here. At the bottom of every privy, there's usually a little rim. You can feel it with my shovel and you can hear it. That's the brick rim, so we know that's the bottom. We're about a foot off the bottom. And we're finding a lot of pottery, which is typical for this. We're hoping to luck out and maybe pick up a couple of little things that we might find, like this. It's a medicine from, Doug will probably tell you exactly what it is. I'm guessing 1820s or 30s, which is pretty old. No embossing on it, but it's a really nice open paneled medicine of some sort. I'll send that up and confirm that with Doug. And hopefully we'll squeak out a few more finds here. It's been a good dig. We got 4 or 5 squats that were decent that we don't have in our collection, and we'll be fighting over those in the split.
Very good.
Okay.
What are you going to say, Doug?
Send this up to you.
That bottle he mentioned to you is 1830s and 20s.
Yeah? Send it all up.
I'll send it up. It's in the bucket, Doug. It's partially submerged in water.
Okay, well, we'll fish her out.
I like the heaviness of the thing. It's not real light, Doug.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I see it. Oh yes, it's an early shoe polish. Oops. Early shoe polish, John. 1830s.
Well, I got the medicine for it wrong.
It's from New England.
So how do you know that?
The color, the weight of the glass, the type of glass it is, the shape, the way it's paneled.
And how do you know it's like a shoe polish instead of like something else?
This is a typical shape for a
Yeah.
shoe polish.
Alright. Huh. Very good.
They call them utility bottles.
Yeah?
The archaeologists typically just say, we found a utility bottle.
Okay. So we got like another bit to get that water out, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna bail it out. So we'll be filling her in today. We'll get as far as we can. Mark, it'll be another hour or so before we empty this thing out.